guys, Otterpop here, and I'm going to be reacting to another Baby Metal video. So, funny enough, I just released, earlier today, my first reaction, or my reaction to the first Baby Metal song that I've ever listened to, which was Gimme Chocolate, and I received so much, like, feedback and views from that, like, holy moly, it blew up so much faster than I ever expected it to. And I initially was probably going to save this for maybe, like, you know, someday later this week or something like that, but I eventually was just like, you know what? No, I think I can do this today. So this video is probably going to come out relatively soon, probably within a week and a half after I publish it. It's not going to fall under my normal video publishing schedule, just because I get the feeling that these videos, these Baby Metal reactions, are going to be, they're going to be pretty big. So this is actually a video called, as you might have clicked on or noticed in the title, this is going to be the reaction to Megitsune, which, again, I plan on reacting to a whole bunch of Baby Metal songs and videos and stuff like that. But this one came up numerous times from numerous people, like a couple times before I'd ever published any Baby Metal reaction, but a bunch of times today as well. And granted, there are a whole bunch of videos that I'm still going to react to. Don't worry, I'm getting to them, but this was by far the video that I most noticed was mentioned a lot. Again, like today and previously. So, let's just get right into it, shall we? So, I have no idea what to expect of any of these videos. Like, yes, I've already listened to Gimme Chocolate, but from what I understand from multiple people's opinion, or feedback rather, from their feedback, is that every song seems to be very different in their own way, like combining various aspects of, like, you know, maybe some elements of J-pop with all different kinds of other types of metal, or some, I don't exactly know, but I'm just going in with the mindset every time from now on that these videos are just going to be, every one of them is going to be very different from one another. That's the mindset that I'm going into. Anyways, come on. No. Just stop. Just stop talking. Just stop talking. Just get into it already. Jeez. Whoa. Oh, this is interesting. Contact! Oh.
いかんぜよ。
Okay. Dang. It's still absolutely crazy to me how much they have the ability to combine, like, you know, these girls, like, you know, young, not little, but youngish voices with all these crazy sets and the crazy music behind it. It's crazy how almost seamlessly it just comes together. It's crazy. Like, that's all I can say. It's absolutely crazy how they're able to just like kind of mesh them together. It's really interesting. This was very different from Gimme Chocolate. Like, it was fairly different. I could definitely tell that there was a very similar style, but in the same way, it was still very different. That sounds like a weird thing to say, but I swear that's how the words are coming out of my mouth. Wow. And I will say, and again, I do plan on reacting to plenty more of these. I can see the appeal. I can see why people like this so much. I personally am a little bit different. Like, again, I can see the appeal, and I think that these are really cool. Would I, like, you know, listen to it on a frequent basis? Possibly not as much, but hold on, just hear me out. Because here's the big reason why. Is that I'm extremely picky when it comes to music. Because I like more singing music rather than listening to music. Like, I just don't like sitting in a car and just listening to music for the longest time. If I'm gonna be sitting in my car for an hour, you can bet your ass I'll be singing the entire time because I love singing. I love singing so much. And I almost tend to have a little bit of a threshold. There needs to be enough lyrics for me to be interested enough to sing. And so far, like, you know, again, Gimme Chocolate and Megitsune, they're fantastic. Like, it's amazing that the blend that has come together with this particular band. And there's so many other styles and songs that I have yet to listen to. But in terms of, you know, overall, you know, music to lyric ratio, there doesn't seem to be enough lyric for me to be interested enough to, say, learn the song. Because believe it or not, I do actually know a lot of Japanese songs. Like, I want to say I have, like, almost 90 Japanese songs of various artists on my YouTube. YouTube? What? No, on my phone. Why did I say YouTube? I don't know why I said YouTube. I have about like 90 songs. That doesn't sound like a lot, and it might not be necessarily, but I'd say of the 90 of them, I probably know all the lyrics to about 40 of them, give or take. 40 to 45, something like that. And I mean all the lyrics. And granted, a big portion of them do come from anime. I want to say like 60% of the Japanese songs that I have come from anime. And of that 60%, I want to say 80-85% come from anime that I've personally seen, while the others are from anime I haven't seen or have barely seen. But the other 40% are songs that have no ties to anime whatsoever. But I still know the lyrics to a lot of these songs because I'm interested to learn the lyrics. Like, oh gosh, what was the first Japanese... No, I'm not gonna get into detail like that. Like, that's probably not this is probably not the video for that. But, again, these are fantastic songs. These are fantastic blends of varying styles. It's freaking cool. It's really cool. I don't know if I would necessarily be one to listen to it more frequently, just because it feels like, at least to me, to my, like, you know, mind and ears, it feels like there's not enough lyrics for me. And there are lyrics. There are plenty of lyrics, but there aren't enough lyrics. And it doesn't exactly, because again, I love singing. I love being able to hear my own voice as well as the voice of the artist who is singing. But with these songs, I can't hear them quite as well. I can hear them and still understand some of the words, but but it seems like their voices are occasionally almost drowned out by the music itself. And again, that is not me, like, disparaging on them at all. Like, it's not me, like, you know, criticizing them or anything like that. I'm extremely picky. I'm terribly picky. Please don't hold that against me. That's just how I am. I much prefer to sing songs rather than just listen to them. Like, see, it's why I really don't go to concerts very often, because even when I go to concerts, I just don't like listening. I just don't like standing there and listening. It's kind of fun, but it just I lose interest very quickly. But if I know the songs and if I'm singing alongside them, I feel that rush. There's just a rush from me singing and knowing the lyrics to a song. Like I will spend days looking at the lyrics of a song, including Japanese ones, and I will just, like, you know, listen to the song over and over again, try to memorize the lyrics, and eventually it's just added into my library of songs I know all the words to. Like, I just love singing songs. It just gives me such a rush. And again, these are really cool, but personally, I'd like to see something with maybe just a little bit more lyric. I mean, maybe that's the whole thing with... No, I don't think it's necessarily the thing with metal. I don't think that's entirely true, because again, I just don't have enough experience with metal. It's because it's not usually my genre, but if I were to be interested enough to say want to sing these, I'm probably going to need a little bit more, like, lyric. And again, that's nothing against this artist at all. It's never anything against the artist. It's just a personal preference. But no, I do want to watch other ones. I've already got a few ideas, well, not a few ideas, but multiple suggestions that are coming to me, so I do plan on reacting to some more of these. Seriously, guys, please don't think bad of me. Please don't think bad of me at all. And I'm sorry that this has been a bit of a rant, but I just really wanted to put it out there. Like, you know, I'm sure that there are plenty of other reactors that are like, oh yeah, this is friggin' awesome, but I'm a very different type of music reactor. I'm a very different type of music reactor. Because sometimes if I want to, you know, watch some music, I want to see if I'm interested enough to put it on my phone so I can learn the song. Like, you know, and because of that, like, I know a bunch of songs, but because I'm not interested in wanting to know the lyrics, I don't, like, keep them on my phone. I only have about, like, 450 songs on my phone, but over, like, 370 of them I actually know all the lyrics to, or almost all of them. But that's just me. That's just me. So, I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna leave it there. So, again, I apologize for the rant, but I figured maybe I kind of owed you guys an explanation for maybe why I was, like, interested, but I wasn't like, oh, this freaking great. This is amazing. Because don't get me wrong, it is fantastic what they have managed to do. It is entertaining to watch them, and it is fascinating to listen to the blends of styles and music. It's so fascinating. But again, stop. And I'm telling stop to me. I'm gonna end it there. If anybody has any other recommendations, please go ahead and give them to me. But otherwise, I'm gonna go ahead and end that reaction here. So thank you all for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. And as usual, until the next one, guys, check you laters.